All right, I guess there's a carnival coming up. Is that right, Rabbi? Look at all these happy people out here. I think they're ready.
Wonderful singing, Cantor. You know, with all these smiling faces out there and the wonderful spirit in the sanctuary this morning, I can't think of a better time to give thanks to God for having sustained us over the year and enabled us to again celebrate Purim together. Shall we do a Shehechianu?
Well, that's a great idea. And we can even add to the celebration with a little of the ceremonial taste of the fruit of the vine.
Are you sure? It seems a bit early to be drinking wine.
Wine? Are you kidding? That's Manischewitz. It's more like grape juice. And there's nothing wrong with juice in the morning, right?
I suppose.
Sure, there's no problem. Let's do it.
Okay, so where's the wine? I mean the juice.
Oh, there it is. In the Kiddush cup on that large rock.
Large rock? What's a rock doing on the bima?
Not much. Looks like it's just sitting there.
Very, very funny. I mean, why is it there? Who put it there?
I don't know. It is a bit strange, but after all, this is Purim, and stranger things often happen at Purim. So let's just get on with it, and we can try to figure it out later.
Yeah, I guess so.
A little taste of Manischewitz. Rabbi, well, what's wrong? Are we going to have the wine or not?
I'm trying. It's just that the Kiddush cup, it's stuck.
Stuck?
Yeah, stuck. I'm trying to pick it up. It won't budge. It's stuck.
The Kiddush cup is stuck on that rock? I mean, I've heard of a sword in the stone, but the Kiddush cup in the rock, that's a bit unusual.
Well, unusual or not, you try it if you think it's so easy.
Well, I don't mind if I do. Sometimes you just gotta call the expert when you want to see things done right. Let's see. It's all in the wrists. All you gotta do is bend down to that cup, grab hold of it, and just you gotta pick it right up. You gotta pick it right up. Coming up.
Yeah, I see. All in the wrist.
Oh. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
You can't just pull a goblet out of a stone.
Who's she?
I don't know.
Maybe she's a new member and lost her way around the building or something. I'll see. Excuse me, madam, but may I ask what you're doing here?
No. No, I don't think so.
Perhaps you don't understand. We're kind of in the middle of something here. Well, we really love new members to visit with us, but we kind of need to move on with this Purim thing.
Your Purim thing? A rabbinic term, no doubt. Well, no matter what, it appears to be. There will be no Purim thing this year.
No Purim thing? I mean, no Purim celebration? That's crazy.
Look, all these people are here to sing and laugh and celebrate the holiday together.
Yeah, I know. It's such a shame.
But
that's why I'm here. Because I'm going to help you.
What's why you're here?
What's that, a sentence? What's why are you here? That sure didn't sound like a sentence to me.
Okay, I've had enough. Why don't you explain why you're here to our Cantor? He's really good with people. You deal with this while I get some help.
good idea. Excuse me, miss. Madam, whoever you are, the rabbi has to run an errand or two, and he'll be back in just a few minutes.
Run an errand? In the middle of a PURIM program? What kind of a rabbi have you got here? You actually pay this man to take a break in the middle of his job? I don't understand this century at all.
Whoa. What did you say? You say you didn't understand this century?
What?
You said something about this century as though you were from some other century. Of course, that's silly. I must have heard you
No,
wrong.
you heard right, Mr. Golden Voice. I'm not from your time. I'm from an age where chivalry is alive and well, a time of fire-breathing dragons, and where sorcerers like me are well respected and feared throughout the land.
Sorcerers? Are you telling me you're a sorcerer?
You bet your sweet booties I am. I'm Merlin, the great magician.
Merlin? Merlin the magician? Can that be?
And why not? Haven't I dressed the part?
Well, but you're a girl. I mean, a woman. I mean, I'm a lady.
Yes, I'm all those things. But surely you're not so male chauvinistic, macho, bigoted, biased, backward, thinking, or crude to think that Merlin must be a man, are you?
Well, when you put it that way, I guess not.
Indeed. If we have progressed to the point where an African-American man can be president, surely a Jewish-American woman can be Merlin. Besides, I'm a great sorcerer, and I can appear in any one of many forms, and I just happen to like this one.
Whoa. If you're Merlin, then you must be the one responsible for the problem we're having with the Kiddush cup.
The Kiddush cup? Oh, no. That wasn't my doing. You can't drink from the ceremonial Kiddush cup because the Torah has been lost in your time.
The Torah has been lost? That's ridiculous.
Is it? Then look for yourself.
All right, I will. The Torah is gone.
It says here, the congregation gasped. They gasped with horror. I didn't hear anybody gasp. Let's try it again.
My gosh, the Torah is gone.
Yes. Centuries ago, an evil, wicked Shlamazel by the name of Haman, with the help of Mordechai and Mordred, the wicked witch of the Mid-East, convinced the king to outlaw the study of Torah throughout the land.
Why? That's horrible. What are we going to do?
What's this we, boy chick? Not we, you.
Me? What can I do?
I shall send you back to Shushanlot, back to the days of brave knights and fair maidens and witches and legends, and there you must convince Queen Guinevere to warn the king of the evil that Haman is planning. You must stop Haman. You must restore the Torah and save your people. All in a day's work, eh?
I can do it. I feel it. I have youth, strength, and a reasonable singing voice. I shall put a stop to Haman's dastardly deeds.
That's the spirit. Now be on your way.
Yes, but first there's something I must do to prepare for my quest.
Oh, really? It doesn't say so in my script.
Who cares about this script? I've been on stage for over 10 minutes and I haven't had a chance to sing a solo.
You want to sing a song now?
But of course, I'm a cantor, and you know what we cantors do.
They sing.
Precisely. Maestro, please. I don't sing. I don't care about expensive things, satin tallis, diamond rings, don't mind a thing. All I care about is song, that's what I'm here for. I don't mind to chant a morning prayer or Havdalah in the cold night air. Don't mind a thing, all I care about's the song. My days are long, that is true, and my office has no view. But when I'm crooning, standing there, honest booby, I'm a millionaire. I don't care if my desk is small, it don't bother me at all. No, no, not me, all I care about's the song. Shema, Sabbath nights, days of awe. But when I see a mic that's free, boy, wes mir nicht, that's enough for me. I don't care to cruise, drink champagne, smoke cigars, and no, no, not me. All I care about is being the guy who's singing to you because I'm just a cantorial Jew. All I care about is the song. Okay, now I'm ready. Now, how do I get back there? What do I do?
Relax. All you have to do is step into the choir room, and I'll take care of the rest.
Okay, I'm off to Shushanlot.
Ah, Shushanlot. Exciting things were happening in Shushanlot. King Arthur Varosh and his knights of the Magen David were about to unveil a new code of living, a new set of ethics and laws that would change the world forevermore.
My dear friends, brave knights, lowly peasants, board members, and real people, today is a glorious day.
A glorious day.
Today shall be more than just the first day of the rest of our lives. It shall be the beginning of a new order.
A new order.
Today I shall be proclaiming a new set of laws that will bring order and honor to our fair land. Sir Stephen of Goleta, call for the castle administrator so that she may bear witness and record for all posterity the words that I have to say.
Yes, my lord.
Those most astute members of the audience shall take note of this exchange is itself a wondrous event. For only on Purim would one find a past president referring to his rabbi as my lord.
Hello, Deborah. Yeah, the king's got another one of his gonna change the world speeches that he says you should be here to witness. Great, thanks. Oh, can you make it fast?
I am here, your kingly one.
Ooh, now that was fast.
Oh, Deborah, thank you for coming so quickly. And who is this that you have brought with you?
This is my able, trusted, and highly underpaid assistant, Deborah.
But I thought your name is Deborah. Are we to confuse the king by having two Deborahs on the castle staff?
Not to worry, Your Highness. Deborah is the name that we give to all underpaid members of our staff.
That's right, Your Kingliness. And I understand that on the basis of our pay scale, several of us men will similarly be requesting name changes in the days ahead.
How efficient of us. Well, as I was saying, today's speech is going to be different from any speech that I have given before.
Amen to that.
No. I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking that this will be just like one of my high holiday sermons. Half of you will like it, half of you will hate them, and all of you will forget them 5 minutes after you leave here. But no. No, this one is going to be different.
Time out.
Time out? What's a time out?
Sorry, Your Kingship, but it's in the castle bylaws. Deborah?
Section 4, paragraph Gimel, subheading Aleph. All Knights of the Magen David are entitled to a 5-minute break every hour.
Isn't this a bit unusual?
Sorry, sir, but we can't mess with the bylaws.
I don't know why not. We seem to change them every couple of months.
Bylaws, Shemai you can't just stop in the middle of our Purim spiel.
Why not?
Okay. We have to do this by the book, so I need a motion for a brief recess.
So moved.
Any second?
Oh, I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, then. The motion passes and we take a break.
Do you believe this?
Don't fret, Your Highness. We can't proceed anyway.
Why not?
Because we're missing someone very important to the story.
Are you sure? Everyone who's here seems to be here.
What about the Queen, Your Foolishness?
Oh, the Queen, of course. How could I have forgotten my new bride? Oh, Esther, Esther, where are you, my Shana Punam?
Here I am.
Ah, good morning, my little flower. You look so radiant today, so refreshing, so beautiful, so burgundy.
Oh, you're such a charmer. What's all this fuss? What's going on here?
The king is about to share with us his vision for a new order in Shushanlot.
A new order? What, another endowment fund?
No, my little lamb chop. This is a gift for all generations from this day forward.
You're disbanding the Security and Exchange Commission?
No, much better than that. Deborah, take this down.
Deborah, take this down.
And this is supposed to be my weekend.
What I have in mind is a new code of honor for all the people, even my Knights of the Magen David.
Okay, lads, that's our cue. Break's over. Time to listen to the king.
Oh, do we have to do that?
I'm afraid so. It's written right here in the script, even if I missed the line.
From this day forth, there shall be no more murder.
No murder.
All people shall treat others as they would wish themselves to be treated.
Right on!
Sounds good to me.
We shall respect the stranger, for we too may one day be strangers in a strange land.
This all sounds very familiar. Haven't I heard this before? Seems to me we teach some of this in our Sunday school.
Respect thine parents. Never covet thine neighbor's big screen TV set.
Yeah.
Keep the Sabbath day holy.
Holy. Yes, sir.
Never eat shellfish.
Never eat.
Never eat bacon, pork, or ham.
What did he say?
Never stand idly by when your neighbor is in trouble.
Whoa,
That makes sense.
Thou shalt not eat meat with dairy.
does that mean no more cheeseburgers?
That's right, my loyal subjects. No more cheeseburgers, no more steak melts, and especially no more pepperoni pizzas.
No more pepperoni pizzas? I love pepperoni pizzas.
Who cares? Bacon, cheeseburgers, pizzas. They're all so fattening anyway.
Oh, gee, I don't know, Your Highness. I mean, saving damsels in distress and Fighting fire-breathing dragons is one thing, but giving up Big Macs? That's gonna be hard.
Of course it's hard. It's meant to be hard. How else are we to establish self-discipline? We need to be strong in order to build a better world.
But I thought a better world required a multi-trillion shekel stimulus bailout plan to help jumpstart the economy, infuse cash into the credit markets, and make low-interest loans to people who can't afford them.
Why would that make it a better world?
I don't know, but that's what they said on the Castle News Network.
Who cares about CNN? I just want a decent job with some reasonable benefits.
Yeah, some plague insurance and a little bit of sorcery security.
Of course, my friends, but you also need to look beyond yourselves. You need to see the big picture.
Sure, but no cheeseburgers?
Trust me, all shall be well. Together we shall be invincible. We shall replace fear with hope. We shall change the world, and most important, we shall finally get to the next song.
A law was made a distant moon ago here,
That good and justice shall not be forgot.
and there's a legal limit to the trade here in Shushanlot.
Our dietary plans are not what should be.
There's not a kosher baker in the lot.
By order, we must get a decent deli in Shushanlot. Shushanlot, Shushanlot.
I know it sounds a bit bizarre.
There'll be no Hamalot.
No Hamalot?
That's how conditions are.
The righteous should be welcome and without fear.
The golden rule's what every child is taught.
In short, there's simply not a more hospitable spot.
For PURIM, spieling, laughter, singing, here in Shushanlot. Well, I think this is going to work out just great.
I certainly hope so.
Of course it will. The world shall be a better place because of your leadership. And I am proud to be working as part of your administration.
Well, that's good, because I want you to make 3,000 copies of my proclamation so that it can be posted in every town square, in every house of worship, on every internet site.
No problem, your royalness. Deborah, make a note.
Make a note? Are you kidding me? He said 3,000 copies.
Yes, isn't it wonderful?
Wonderful. You know, they haven't invented Kinkos yet. How am I ever going to make 3,000 copies?
Oh, don't fret so much. You'll manage. You always do. Besides, I've seen your penmanship, and it's marvelous. Now, we'll be off and let you get started. Time's a-wasting.
Now, dearie, I know this seems a bit, well, excessive, but look at the bright side.
What bright side?
Why, the bright side is the message of hope and the restoration of faith in government that the king is trying to bring to all the citizens of Shushanlot.
I guess so. Lately I'm feeling gloomy, always a second string. Nobody listens to me, all I get to do is sing. Just once I'd like the board to hear how I do things right. But I don't bother 'cause their meetings last right through the night.
Congregants with conviction, stories they have to tell. Lots of it's science fiction, comes with the clientele. Still we'll spread mitzvot all over the place. We'll put on a happy face.
We'll pick out a pleasant outlook
skittish chins.
Wipe off our full of doubt look.
Slap on some happy grins.
Life without budgets, dues, and deficits would be worthwhile.
Face it, a 10-year no-cut contract would sure make us smile.
We shouldn't be complaining.
We shouldn't fetch and sob.
We're living in Santa Barbara,
And both have a cushy job. So we'll spread mitzvah all over the place and put on a happy face. Now, are you feeling better? Singing always makes me feel better.
Sure, but you don't have a photocopy machine here tucked away in the dungeon, do you? No, I didn't think so. Well, I had better get to work.
Come on, dearie, I'll give you a hand.
Really? But you're a queen.
Heck, that's a one-day-a-year job. The rest of the time, I'm a temple educator. So I'm used to doing things for myself, working long hours and getting paid. Bupkis, come, let's get going. Meanwhile, at long last, our weary traveler of time and space has arrived in Shushanlot at the gates of the castle.
What's that? I keep hearing these crazy chiming sounds.
It's a doorbell.
What's a doorbell?
It's a device that a person activates when he or she wishes to notify the inhabitants of a building that he or she is waiting outside and wishing to enter.
Really? Why don't they just knock? See? Isn't that easier? Now, who could that be?
It is the sound of a stranger at the castle gates, and he is here on a very important quest.
Really? Well, then let's open the gates and let him approach. And who might thou be, fine sir?
I am Mordechai of Lancelot, and I have traveled from a distant place to join the Legion of Knights loyal to King Arthur Varosh.
You wish to be one of the knights of the Magen David?
No, I wish to be a cantor in Santa Barbara, but it seems like every year I get stuck in this role.
Yes, I'm beginning to know what you mean. But how can I help you today?
I have been sent here on a mission to prevent the evil Haman and his co-conspirator, the wicked witch Mordred, from enacting their vile and despicable plans.
Haman? Why, Haman is the king's trusted minister of illness. He could hardly be plotting anything vile and wicked.
Do not be fooled by his sly demeanor. I have it on good authority that he is plotting the very overthrow of King Arthur Varosh.
The overthrow of the king? But how could that be?
It's not so unusual. It happens every year at PURIM. Let me explain. In a song.
You're gonna sing a song? Now?
I don't know why everybody seems to be so surprised by this. But yes, that's basically what I do. Dogs bark, cats meow, rabbis talk, and cantors sing. So let's get you some help, and I'll begin. Take your toy must fight him, you know it's true. 'Cause stopping Haman's hard to do. Oy vey, my friends, what can I say? Another year, another PURIM play. You know the story, so you know it's true. That stopping Haman's hard to do. Each year I'm told to dress up and save all the Jews. Put on a show, it helps collecting dues. But I won't shed any tears. I just signed my contract and you're stuck with me for 10 more years. So I will try to save the day. Get rid of Haman so we can play. We're getting closer, I feel it too. 'Cause stopping Haman's what we'll do. Bim, 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 bitty, bim, bim, bam. A bitty, bitty, bim, bitty, bim, bim, bam. A bitty, bitty, bim, bitty, bim, bim, bam. Stopping Haman's what we'll do. I must find Queen Esther, for only she can convince the king to revoke Haman's authority and save the Torah for all the world. Come, Silver.
So, while Mordechai was being led to an audience with the queen deep in the castle dungeons, an evil plan was being hatched by the king's own trusted advisor, the no good, wicked, downright demented Lord Haman of Oxnard.
You've got mail.
What's this? A proclamation from the king. Let's see. No more murder? Bah, what fun would that be? And what's all this cream puff nonsense about respecting your parents and treating others as equals? My God, this is the age of swordplay and dragons and war and plague. There's no time for be nice to strangers. And what about these dietary restrictions? Methinks the king has finally lost his knishes, yes.
And so Haman summoned his wicked companion, his partner in crime, his barbaric bookend, the mistress of magic, Mordred, preschool principal, and wicked witch of the Mid-East.
I hope this is important. I have been brewing up new ways to increase the preschool fees, and I was on a roll. And you know how I hate being interrupted when I'm on a roll.
Well, I got to tell you, this is really important. You won't be disappointed. Here it says, we have a new proclamation from the king, and he's intending to send to all of the people in the land.
But the king always makes proclamations. That's what kings do. Rabbis talk, Cantor sing, teachers make children cry, and kings make proclamations.
Yeah, but not like this, not like this. He plans on making the land, get this, a place of justice and liberty for all.
That is serious. We can't let that happen. If people are actually free and happy, we'll never be able to get rid of Arthur Veyrosh, and you will never be able to take your rightful place on the throne of Shushanlot.
I know, and what's worse, he has the support of all those Jewish people in the land. We'll never get rid of him.
No, not unless we can get rid of the Jews first.
Oh. Thank you. How? We raise their tuition and membership fees, but they keep coming back in larger numbers every year.
I know. Maybe we can outlaw their food. No more rugelach or matzo ball soup.
Or bagels and cream cheese.
Or hamantash.
Yeah, we could certainly do away with hamantashen.
There's only one problem.
What's that?
I really like rugelach and matzo ball soup and bagels and cream cheese.
Yeah, I guess that's right. I know what you mean. Let me think. I know. We can get rid of their Torah. Yeah, without their holy books, they'll have no moral direction. And without moral direction, they'll just be like you and me.
You know, I think you hit on something there. It's despicable. It's nasty. It's mean. Why, it's absolutely perfect.
Oh, thank you. It's a talent that I have.
And it's an important talent at that.
Mm-hmm.
After all, people wouldn't appreciate good if there weren't evil in the world to compare it to.
That's right. After all, evil makes the world go round. Well, evil makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. Evil makes the world go round, it makes the world go round.
A cheat, a thug, a thief, or a hood.
A cheat, a thug, a thief, or a hood. Together makes the world no good. Their slinky, slimy style, it makes us want to smile. Evil, 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 evil. We're really kind of bad, kind of sick, kind of wicked little people who enjoy all the darker things in life.
We love a little plague or a flood or a drought. Nothing fancy, just as long as it brings some strife.
If you go to place a word of complaint with the gentle little rabbi,
he will tell you to love evermore.
But when evil comes to rap, tap, tap, rap, tap, tap at the window.
On the window? Who's there?
Evil.
Ooh, evil.
See the good fly out the door. Evil makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. Evil makes the world go round, and we do all we could. Take a little, give a little.
Evil, 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 evil.
A lie or cheat for a buck or a pound.
That slinky, stinky, slimy sound
is all that makes the world go round. It makes the world go round.
So, here's what we'll do. We'll convince the king that the Jews will never accept his new code of honor because they are bound instead to the laws of their Torah.
And to save his new code, the king will rule that the Torah must be removed, and with it will go all the Jews.
Exactly, my corrupt compadre.
Why, I am in the presence of true genius, a mistress of wickedness, a virtual demigoddess of evil, a cornucopia of corruption.
Yes, we get the basic idea.
Okay.
But little did these partners in crime know their wicked plan had been overheard.
Lancelot was right. Haman is planning to overthrow the king.
How horrible. We must tell the queen at once.
The queen? Why the queen? We need to tell the king.
Of course, but from whom is the king likely to believe such horrible, terrible news? From us? Two overworked and highly underpaid people with the same first name? Or from his own snuggle muffin, his own pretty petunia, his own little princess, his own...
Okay, I get it.
At just that moment, Queen Esther of Guinevere did herself appear alongside Mordechai of Lancelot.
Queen Esther, I have heard the most terrible thing.
Well, speak up. What is it? You look so upset.
It's what I've been telling you, isn't it? Haman is planning to trick the king into getting rid of the Torah so that he can get rid of the Jews.
Get rid of the Jews? That's terrible.
And with the Jews gone, there will be little support for the king's new laws of justice and order. Of course, it would mean that I could forget about those 3,000 proclamations he's asked me to copy.
Deborah.
I know. It was just a thought.
As I was saying, getting rid of the Jews, it's terrible.
Yes. Well, it's no longer time for talk. It's time for a song.
Another song?
That's what cantors do.
They sing.
Help us, Esther, help us, please. The end is drawing near. To the king now you must go and whisper in his ear. Quickly, Queen Esther dear, Haman's fate you'll seal, and lunchtime's fast approaching, so it's time we end this spiel. So help me, Esther, hurry please, I'm in no waiting mood. We need you now to save the Jews so the story can conclude. Yes, help me, Esther, help me please. As queen, you need not fear. Rich Shushanlot, oh, Haman, till we repeat all this next year.
Elvis has left the spiel. Well, we seem to be particularly lucky today, for just at that moment the king himself did appear with his loyal knights by his side.
Ah, look who's here. It's my lovely bride, my trusted administrator's assistant, and who's this?
How soon they forget.
He, my dear, is Sir Mordechai of Lancelot, and he comes to us with disturbing news about your minister of illness.
That's right, Your Highness person. He plans to unseat you as king.
Haman?
Did I hear someone call my name?
Oh, Haman, I'm so glad you're here. I need you to help me settle an issue that has come up. You see, this young man here believes that you are plotting against me.
No.
It's true, Your Highness. I overheard the minister and that nasty witch Mordred. I heard them planning to rid the world of Torah.
That's true, my lord.
The audience gasped in horror. Why, thank you.
But this has nothing to do with you, my king. I have read your proclamations, and they're wonderful.
Outstanding.
Awe-inspiring.
Original.
Set of new laws for justice and freedom throughout the land.
Yes, they are good, aren't they?
Yes, well, yes. Well, we believe that the Jews will never adhere to these new laws. They understand only their Torah. They follow only their Torah. They study only their Torah. They will never agree to listen to you and your new code of laws.
That would be a problem, wouldn't it?
Of course it would. So you must rid the land of this Torah, and with it, the Jews of Shushanlot.
Wait! If you rid the land of the Torah, you will in fact rid the land of your own new code of honor.
I will.
He will?
In the Torah are the very laws that you have proposed for all of us to follow. The laws about social justice, about peace and harmony among all people, about respect for parents, for friends, and even for board members.
Respect for board members?
Yes, it is a miraculous book, isn't it?
My God, you're right. It's all here. It's amazing.
You think that's amazing? I have another little surprise for you.
I hate surprises.
You cannot rid the land of the Jews, for if you do, you will have to rid the land of me.
Of you? But how could this be?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
As you know, my king, I was born in Shushanlot as a princess a mere 29 years ago. But I am not just any princess, I'm a Jewish princess.
You are not saying the line so well. Not at all. Sorry. Okay. You have to put more excitement, more emotion, more love. Listen carefully.
Okay.
I am not just a princess. I am a Jewish princess.
Okay, thank you. I think I've got it now. I am not just any princess. I am a Jewish princess.
I thought I saw you hanging around the religious school.
Don't you love happy endings?
And there shall indeed be a happy ending. Amen. You and the wicked Mordred are hereby banished from Shushanlot for the rest of your days. Be gone. Mordechai of Lancelot, I am in your debt, for you have saved the throne, the Torah, and the children of Israel, and all in half an hour.
Thank you, sire.
I would be honored to share this pulpit with you from this day forward.
Stranger things could happen.
And you shall take your place around the table as one of my knights of the Magen David.
Yes. Well, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I mean, don't you think it would be easier for all of us to sit together if the table was round instead of star-shaped?
The Knights of the Round Table.
I like the sound of that.
And that way, we can all easily reach the Kiddush wine that you place on the table each Shabbat.
What's Shabbat?
Hey, my goodness, you sure do have a lot to learn.
Now, it's time to remove the goblet from the stone. And so, my friends, it's time that I return from whence I came. For with Torah back in our lives, we may all live happily ever after. Amen.
Allah was made a distant moon ago here.
That good and justice shall not be forgot.
The Torah is the source of all we do here.
In Shushanlot,
Shushanlot, Shushanlot. I know it sounds a bit bizarre. In Shushanlot, Shushanlot.
That's how conditions are.
Righteous shall be welcome and without fear.
The golden rules what every child is taught.
In short, there's simply not a more hospitable spot.
For PURIM, stealing, laughter, singing, here in
Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol Ha'Layudim, Masechot Rashanim, Sfirot Rikodim, Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha, Rash, 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 Havana Risha,
Rush, rush, rush.
Abanarisha.
Rush, rush, rush. Chag Sameach, everyone. Happy Purim. I would just like to issue a few thank yous. A few quick thank yous, folks. First of all, our stage manager, Melody Nelson, who helped with all of the costumes and the props. Our sound man, Mark Castleman, in the back. Yay, Mark! Our accompanist on the piano, Judy Sanger.
There's Judy. There she is.
Our videographer, David Teton Landis. Our brilliant writer and director, Aaron Ettenberg. And we would also like to thank everyone who has been involved in putting together the Purim Carnival, which begins right now, especially the leaders from the confirmation class, Ari Janoff and Ben Samuels, Sophie Pollack and Carol Aronson, and especially Barry Glynn and Dave Sigelman.